Well then, I have a very interesting video that I wanted to share today. So I managed to fight against Kryon again for the second time around this season. In this season's debut, he absolutely annihilated me with Genesis ult as part of the one-turn kill meta. But second time coming, things were different as he decided to have a bit more fun and banned the two most horrendous units that I can't stand against during liveclash, being Genos and Flash. This wasn't pre-planned and just happened in the moment, as he stated in his own words.
Let's ban every advantage that I have. Let's play even fight.
But because of his generosity, I managed to win a clutch battle against him, despite giving himself a big handicap against me. So in all fairness, I didn't beat him at his most powerful, since he does spend a shit ton on this game. But a win is a win, as I now have a victory on record over him, so I'm gonna take this victory to my grave proudly. But in all honesty, this was a really fun battle I had against him, so I'll go through my thought process throughout this fun battle. So normally I always sacrifice my Watchdog man first, since most people also do that in my matches. However, he decided to hide his Watchdog man, which puts me at a disadvantage, since he can also remove 3 energy, as Kryon does have his keepsake. So now this entire battle all depends on my RMG, since she is my best unit and needs to survive in order to make my game plan work. Kryon does have everyone's keepsake in this battle, so my hopes were initially really low, but thankfully I didn't forfeit, so now you can see my amazing result. So since my RMG is the fastest, I decided to attack his Melzagard, as he was the easiest to eliminate along the back row, since Watchdog Man has unyielding twice and Goketsu has his non-crit reduction passive. So now I can't use any more energy for the rest of the round, which really sucked as I wanted to kill his RMG as soon as possible. So I just used everyone's basic attacks to lower his Garo's HP for the time being. His Goketsu managed to kill my Silverfang early, which really sucked as I won't be able to generate any shields against his AoE attacks anymore. So in the second round, I decided to save up my energy and kill RMG before the third round, since Gyro's max HP buff will no longer be in effect, which will suck if his RMG is still alive during the third round. He did remove my unyielding on my Garo, but thankfully he didn't die before attacking, so I managed to use his attack. And I used Gyro's ult to lower everyone's HP for the next round, since Gyro's HP buff will be no more. And I used Boris's ult on RMG, which thank God I got a crit, as RMG's follow-up was just enough to kill her off. And I decided to use Chose's ult on Garo in order to try and kill him next. Heading into the third round, luckily Garo inflicted Goketsu with internal injury, which allowed my RMG to kill him off instantly. But unfortunately, his Garo's unyielding didn't break from my force field debuff, which wasn't very ideal, as I would have to waste an extra attack killing him off now. Now here I choked and should have used Boris's ult on Gyro instead, as my Boris would have been alive for the next round to act as a shield for my back row. But I only had 5 seconds and panicked, so I really fucked up here, since now my Boris died and my back row is exposed to Watchdog Man's ult. And from here on out, we were in a stalemate and the battle took another 5 rounds until I eventually won. This is why I decided to leave Watchdog Man till last, as his basic attack is too weak to kill RMG, as he relies on his max HP for his ult and not his attack. This is why RMG is a must pull for every player, as she acts as both a tank and a DPS nuker, since her life steal buff allows her to heal herself after every ult, which kept her alive throughout this altercation against Kryon's Watchdog Man and Gyro. So this is why I heavily emphasize that you need to pull her at latest during her rerun, as her survivability is amazing for PvP and PvE, as shown throughout this battle. So GG's to Kryon for a more even battle between us and allowing me to show off how powerful RMG can really be so that everyone can use her in your lineups. This month I'm really trying to push to 2800 points in order to get the live clash border. This is because this is the most free time that I have for the rest of the year, as well as being before the ATT PvP meta, as she'll drastically change the PvP meta and I won't be able to pull for her until her rerun, which will really suck. So this is why I'm really trying to push to get the live clash banner now during this month. So I won't be throwing away any battles like I normally do at the end of every season until I at least reach 2800, so feel free to give me a hello when fighting against me during live clash. And that's it for today's video. Go ahead and check out Kryon's YouTube channel and Trovo link in the description down below, as he will be able to respond easier if you watch his streams on Trovo rather than YouTube, so make sure to check both of his platforms out. Other than that, have a great rest of your day everyone, and I'll see you next time.